real growth takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of energy, and I feel like it's very easy to get overwhelmed and to get stressed out and to be questioning everything you do. I feel like that's super common for most people, and it's understandable why that happens, but you have to realize that if you're going to do something different, most likely you're not going to do it perfectly the first time at least. Like, you know, trying something new ultimately means you're probably going to fail. And by fail, it's a matter of perspective there because in reality, all you're doing is learning. You're trying and you're learning and you're setting yourself up to do better next time with now new knowledge of maybe how not to do something, or maybe you did do something right and now you can mold that into something better the next time around. And this could be with anything, with a project, when it comes to a job, or when it comes to trying to better yourself with your health or your mental health and your physical health, whatever it is, right? It is going to take a lot of time, a lot of energy to create something better than who you are now. And it's okay to get stressed out, but you got to recognize that it's just a part of the journey, man. It's just a part of the journey. Where you are right now, this this these tough times you are these tough times you have right now, like it's just a part of a bigger picture that you're molding, that you're creating, that can only really be manifested and built through time and effort and growth. And it's just, you gotta just let time keep ticking and just continue every day to just take one step forward and become better than who you are today. It's not easy to do that. I think, like, in reality, like, most people in on this planet don't really change, and that's why whenever you do change, a lot of people in your life might look at it in a negative sense. They might not really understand it because a lot of people, they just stay the same. They don't understand, you know, looking out, like, they don't understand trying to, get out of the box. You know, they don't understand trying to become something much bigger than who you are now because a lot of people, they just stay the same. And, like, it's funny too because I've seen like videos of like my grandparents from like 30, 40 years ago. Like, now they're like in their 80s, but talking about 40s. Like, I've legit seen videos of like that. When they're in their 40s and 50s, and it's like it kind of seems like the personality and everything like that, they just haven't really changed a lot. It's like in all that time, I don't care if you're already a grown adult, you already have developed entirely at that point and everything, right? Being in your 40s and 50s, but you still have, now that we know, they still have over 30 plus more years of their life, and it feels like they haven't really changed a lot as people. And I just, maybe they're already very happy and content with who they are now, but I guess for me personally, I look at life like it's just a constant um journey of evolution, of just of learning and changing due to what you experience. And there's just some people where I might envy them to be able to kind of be technically the same person every day. Like, there's people I've worked with at my job, like I knew them 5 years ago ish, and it's like they haven't really changed at all. It's like they're just the same fucking people, and it's like, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that. For me personally, I want to become something much better than who I am. Obviously, I'm in my early 20s right now, so of course I'm gonna want that. But I just look at my life, even in 20, 30 years, like I'm still going to. I hope so. I hope I still have this mindset because I feel like this is just the right mindset to have for as a human. It's to always want to become something more. Always want to strive to be better than who you are now, and that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how old you are. I feel like that's just what drives human beings to be a human being, is to want to better yourself. In the end of the day, all you can do, you can try to better the world as much as you can, and there's ways you can, of course, but a lot of that has to do with your own actions, like becoming bettering yourself is by bettering yourself, you're bettering the world. You know, that's what I believe. That's what I stand by, and that's what you should always be trying to do. But the reality is that if you're going to better yourself and become something better, it's going to have to come with change. You're going to have to change. You're going to have to evolve. You're going to have to learn new stuff and try new things. That's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to. You know, I think we live in a world now where a lot of people, they just live the same day every day, and they wonder why they're so miserable. Is because, you when you just wake up and you're sitting in your room all day, and you're playing video games, and you're on Discord and all this shit, and you're just watching YouTube videos and mindless shit, and you're not really putting any real effort into yourself, then that's why you feel so fucking empty. I say this with immense experience, like years of experience of just being lost. Like early high school and right and first few years out of high school. Granted, it was COVID, but still, it no excuse. Like I was lost. I was lost. I didn't know what I want to do with my life. I still don't know entirely what I want to do with my life when it comes to career, but I do know like much more of the person that I strive to be, and I feel like I'm putting decent effort every day into becoming that person, you know. And although I don't have everything figured out, there's still a lot of blank spaces to be filled, but that's okay because I'm 23. I still have, if I have potentially another 40 to 60 years on this planet. Who knows? I might only have another day, but I have potential for 60 plus years on this planet, and in that 60 plus years, I want to become something better, much better than who I am today, by a large margin. You know what I mean? Like that's what I strive for. And the reality is that it just takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and it's overwhelming at times. It's hard, very hard at times. But getting through those hard days, those tough decisions, that's what builds you into the person that you want to be. And you're never gonna be perfect. You're never gonna be perfect. Don't ever expect that. You know, because it's never gonna fucking happen. You're never gonna be a perfect person. You're always gonna fuck up. But you know, just slowly, day by day, push yourself in a positive direction. Try to make smart decisions, and whenever you fall, just get back up, and keep going. So just a quick little message I wanted to share with you today, and I hope you have a good one.